It's 5:30. We are now going to go down the yard. Look at the hair. To get Donnie platted and ready to go by 7:30. I haven't given myself much time, but last night we had disaster. The hot horse shower wouldn't work. I ended up having to wash him using kettles. We had 2 kettles on the go constantly. It's so important to use hot water because, especially on a black horse, you get that like white layer of like scurfy grease in their coat. It just doesn't come out with cold water. So that was fun. And then because I'd taken so long bathing, I thought I'd plait him but not roll them up, so I've put all the plaits in and then put his lycra suit on, but they all need stitching in, hoping I could save myself a little bit of time this morning. But yeah, hopefully the plaits have stayed in and it's not totally awful. But let's go down the yard and see what state he's in. Hopefully not too filthy. Donnie is now having his breakfast. His coat looks really good. His socks need a touch up. But he was laying down asleep this morning, and these are his plaits, which I did yesterday. They're not looking too bad, but they go sort of fuzzier when you don't do them like the morning of, like these little fuzzy bits, even though I use loads of hairspray. But hoping I can recover when I do the plaiting with the needle and thread. So I'm just going to let him finish. Look at that shiny coat. And then we'll crack on, because time is of the essence. These are Donnie's plaits. Oh, we're having a stretch. Good boy. They're okay. It was quite hard work because can you see that bit of fuzz there? Like when they'd already been plaited last night, they'd loosened off a lot. So a couple of them I had to replait. But after taking my time, yeah, I'm fairly happy with them. And this is the front. Again, it's okay. Still, we could do with a bit of practice. All we've got left to do now is paint his hooves black and get him ready to go in the box. So Donnie is now ready to go. There he is. I've got my shirt and tie on and my jodhpurs, so if we do get there a little bit late or anything, I'm literally ready to go. All I've got to do is put Donnie's tail guard on and his little travel boots. I'm just going to have a coffee because if not, I'm probably not going to get anything to drink until lunchtime because I think it's going to be quite a busy morning. But yeah, we're ready to go and I will see you at the show. So we arrived at the show. I warmed up Donnie and then I did my quarter markings on him, and I thought I'd just show you his quarter markings here. And then I got on and entered the first class in the ring. That's the ride judge there. So the hunter classes are type classes, so not done on horses breed. A hunter horse exceeds 158 centimeters and are usually split into lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight. You also get lady side saddle hunters, which are obviously ridden side saddle. Then you get working hunters, which are over jumps, and then there's also a section for hunter ponies, intermediate hunters and small hunters. So there are so many classes within this type. Hunters should be really well mannered, cover the ground, be super comfortable, move with lots of power, and these horses should be suitable for a day's hunting. Donnie is in the lightweight hunter category because he has around 8.5 inches of bone and currently stands around 16.1, 16.2. If he matures and grows though over the next year, he could potentially make a middleweight hunter, as he does have enough bone to qualify for that. He just needs to stand more around 16.3 to do the middleweight section. So it really depends on how he develops and matures.
103, the ring 6, that's class 103.
In the go round with hunter classes, you will always show an extension, which is like a short extended canter or gallop. And that's because these hunting horses should have a fantastic gallop on them, and it really shows the power and how well they can cover the ground. Hey Donnie. No. So in his next class, we actually managed to film the ride judge riding him, and honestly, he rode him better than I did. He made him look so easy, and I don't know whether it's because he's got longer legs or he's a professional rider, but yeah, he was brilliant for the ride judge, and the ride judge made some really lovely comments about him and how well he was riding for his age. He also gave me some really good tips on my riding with him, because I get a bit messy and don't help him out very much. As you can see with this ride judge, he's just sitting there so calmly and made him look fantastic. So I was so proud of how well Johnny went for the ride judge. And once the ride judge had got off, we did our in-hand trotter, and this is just so the judge can see the horse's conformation without the saddle on and look at how he moves without the rider on too. So we have finished for the day. The first class we did was like a lightweight hunter class, and then we did the Royal International hunter class this afternoon, and we came second in the first class and won £25 prize money. So woo, woo, woo. He was awesome and went so well for the ride judge. We just need to work on my riding. Like, yeah, I just don't let him go forwards, and I kind of freeze and hang on to his mouth. But every other element, the in-hand, he's good. The ride judge, he's really good. Just need to work on me. So definitely need to think about having like some lessons or something. I'm looking forward to watching the footage so I can actually see how I look like riding him, because it feels very like so yeah. Then we did the open and we won. He got £35 prize money. Woo. Very exciting. And then we did the championship, just because I want him to go in like the ring with lots of other horses going around, because it is a different experience. And we got this special award for being 4 years old, which isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. So Donnie's just having some grass. I'm gonna have some lunch. I have no idea what the time is. It's probably half the day's gone. We're just going to chill and hopefully get around the showground and see all the things that are going on around the show. So it's 1:30. Donnie isn't a huge fan of being in the box on his own, so we've got his own little private radio. Good boy. And I'm just going to sit here with the hiccups and some lunch and watch the showing ring. It's now 2 o'clock. I'm going to head over to the main bit of the show and show you guys what's going on at the South Suffolk. So at the South Suffolk show they have show jumping, which is in this top arena. I think they're having a break because it's gone a bit quiet. Then in the next arena is working hunter, which we did with Will last year. Over this side of the showground is all the flat showing, and then right over there where all the marquees are is like a big display arena, and there's cattle and sheep, so we're going to head over there and go see what's going on. What I love about this showground is the horses are all over here, so it's not too distracting. They can still hear the sounds of everything going on over there, but it's not too much, which is, yeah, it's really nice for the horses. It's the working hunter ring, and I love how they've used the straw bales to kind of make routes into the jumps. It's really clever. There's nothing really scary in the course, but they have been building it quite up to height. It was pretty big earlier, but we jumped it with Will last year, and it's just a really inviting, nice little course. Beautiful.
Flags have dropped. Here he comes. Two. What's it going to be? The one tricky no to win. The cliffhanger. Nailing it. Yes.
Thank you for that mark, Captain. Yes, Captain Morgan.
Trying to get as much as I can of the show, but it is packed, so I don't know how good the footage is going to be, so I apologise if it's a bit all over the shop.
They put the cows in the field, and they put the rabbits in the field, and it was
5-minute call for class 91, 2 rings 5. The 5-minute call, class 91, 2 rings 5. Ponies, first, number 38.
I am now heading back to the horse box. It's nearly 3 o'clock. It's been such a long day for Donnie. We got here at half past 8, and yeah, I just cannot fault him. He's been so good. He was perfect, like just to handle and deal with. Didn't care about anything, hasn't spooked at anything. He has been really foot perfect. It was just a shame about my riding. I definitely need some lessons and just to push myself further and be more confident in myself and my riding. But overall, I had the best day. I think this is still one of my favourite shows, and I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I will see you all next Monday. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.